People that like hate Muslims often say there's something to do with Sharia law.
Okay.
So I know that most Muslims, because I have some Muslim friends, don't believe in Sharia law.
That's nice.
Some of them or something have said to me it's like a corruption or a perversion.
They're wrong.
Can you explain to me?
So they are laymen, I'm assuming. They're just lay Muslims, yeah?
I don't know what a layman was. As in, like, oh,
They didn't study Islam.
no, they're not a scholar.
Yes.
They're not a scholar.
No, not just a scholar, but they didn't even study Islam on an academic level in any way, shape,
no,
or form.
no,
Yeah. Okay. So what they're saying is completely wrong.
Okay.
Sharia is Islam. Why?
Okay.
The word Sharia in the Arabic means pathway to something.
Okay.
Right? Can be used for pathway to the water, for example.
Okay.
In an Islamic sense, we use it as a pathway to God.
Okay.
So anything I do to get to my Creator
Okay.
is Sharia. So me speaking to you right now is Sharia. Me praying 5 times a day, Sharia. Me giving my charity is Sharia. So, but what happens in the news, in the media, is that they focus on something which is less than 5% of Sharia, which is the punitive laws. Punitive laws, right? And that's what we call hudud. Hudud are the punitive laws in Islam. Hudud are the laws that are applied in the society regarding the crimes that you do. You know, if you do a certain crime, this is the law that takes place. And every Muslim has to believe in that anyways, because it's a part of the Quran. Like the Quran talks about certain laws. If someone steals, if someone rapes, if someone kills, what is the laws? What should we do to that individual? What should be the societal law? You know?
So where is the perversion in, like Afghanistan, for example, where women aren't allowed to be educated? So because here, women are educated, like in the UK. So why not there? Is that a religion thing, or am I completely wrong and it's a societal thing?
You would know if you look at other Muslim countries in the world, like in Egypt. In Egypt, women are educated. In Morocco, women are educated. All over the Muslim countries, there's no Muslim country that stops women from being educated, except now what is going on in what you called in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is, to be honest. I've not been there.
Okay.
But the claims that there was no education of women, well, there's restrictions, I would say, on the education of women in a certain aspect, right? This is something unique to Afghanistan.
Okay.
And if it was a Muslim commandment, it would be present in other Muslim countries, especially when you have 2 billion Muslims in the world, you know. So you would have other countries applying this law as well. So the Quran commands you to seek knowledge.
Okay.
It says, say, وَقُلْ رَبِّ زِدْنِي عِلْمًا, and say, my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Prophet, he said it's an obligation on every Muslim to learn, to seek knowledge, right? So when you look at Islam, when it was at its most power in Spain, right? You would see the technology you have today, majority of it is based on what they discovered at that time. Like, for example, the scientific method that you have today, the new scientific method, is developed by a Muslim, Ibn al-Haytham.
Okay.
Studying the physical world through experimentation, repeatability, and falsification. Algebra is from Muslims.
Okay.
You have algorithms. It's from a scientist called Al-Khwarizmi, a mathematician. Al-Khwarizmi. Algorithm is literally a translation of his name. So the algorithms that we're using today is developed from him, right? Using cameras is also based on optics, the book of Hassan ibn al-Haytham, right? I can go on and on and on, right? Al-Razi was a physician. His statue is in France now. Today, people don't even know who that man was, right? So Muslims, if you look at what they contributed to the world, which is a lot of people in the West have no clue about because it's not being taught in universities, so people don't know what Muslims actually contributed to the world. We have no issues with learning, with knowledge, with science, with any of these things. We understand this limitation, and we understand that it's a tool, it's an instrument that you use to achieve something.
Yes.
Right? And it doesn't give you certainty. It gives you the best conclusion that you have with the data around you. That's what science is. So we understand what science is, and we use it, we believe it's a useful method, right? So if someone tells people not to learn, that would be opposing, as I said to you, all of these things that I just mentioned about Islam. It's just a media narrative.